Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is the Joyful Sojourn, and in today's video, we are decorating my planner. This is the minimalist weekly layout from Hemlock and Oak. I have happy planners that I use, and then I have this one, which is like my catch-all. Because it is bound, it's got a permanency to it, which I really like. And so even if I don't fill it in all the way every day, all week, I love that this is filling out decoratively, and it'll be something kind of like a keepsake that I can keep at the end of the year. Whereas most of my happy planners, I will end up recycling those pages later, but this one, it's going to be like a book on my bookshelf. So I'm really excited to use this particular planner this week, or use these particular stickers in this particular planner, because I'm not going to get rid of it at the end of the year. And that is the Easter stickers in the Spring Essentials sticker book. This is the only sticker book I've seen from the small shops that make this size of sticker book that has true meaning of Easter stickers in it. I've done a full flip through of this, but and I've spoken of it before, but there is one page in here that is literally about Easter. And I think it's really important to see that. And for me to have stickers to, use in my planner this week for Easter, not, bunny rabbit Easter, peeps Easter, Easter eggs, but the real meaning of Easter. And if you don't know this about me, I am a born again believer. I also come from Jewish descent. So my mom is actually a Messianic Jew. So my mom is Jewish. All of my maternal family is Jewish. And my mom was the one in her family to accept Christ later in her teen years. And she met my dad, who was a new believer. And they raised my brother and I, paying much respect and having much love for our Jewish heritage, me being Jewish now as well through bloodline, through my mom, but also knowing Jesus, having a relationship with Jesus. And so Easter is really important to me. For me, Jesus was not just a really good guy. He was the Son of God. He was God. And his life and sacrifice on a cross was to take payment for our sin. Back in the Old Testament, the Jews would sacrifice animals as a way to kind of get their sins out and to receive forgiveness from God. But Jesus ends up being the ultimate sacrifice, calling it done. It is finished with that death on the cross. 3 days later, he rises from the dead. And that is an example to us of how we will rise again and live with God in heaven. And so Jesus's life, death, and resurrection are a model for me, and a symbol of hope for my future. And that reconciliation brings all things in life together. And so Easter truly is one of the most important holidays, I guess, in my faith. And so I'm really excited to decorate for Easter today. Let's get into it. So I want to throw these stickers down, but when was the last? Well, never. I have never just put like a Jesus sticker in my planner. It's bold. It's bold. It is claiming Christ like in my planner, and doing that also publicly on social media and here on YouTube, but I am happy to do it and really happy that there's stickers so that I can do that. So I do want to put some of these down, but I want to not soften it, but add more decorative element with some florals. And I was looking through another Amber Plans Her Day sticker book, Floral Elements, which is a lot of smaller florals. And there are black and white florals here. And then there's kind of these neutrally florals. Let me pull up the Jesus stickers again. Hold on. Also, I think the Spring Essentials sticker book is still available. So it might be too late to get it for Easter, but if you are looking to support and encourage small shops to continue putting in sticker sheets like this, then I would definitely pick up this sticker book. Again, Joyful 10 will save you 10% off of your purchase. But I really want to encourage Amber for making that choice. I think it's a bold choice. And I think that was really cool. So again, this is still available. I don't know if the sticker book is still available. It's been out for a while. But so we've got these kind of more warm florals in this sticker book. Hold on, I'm going back to this one, which I think could, you know, mix and match well. And then I thought at the end, like Easter Sunday, it'd be cool to take some of these more, like these ones, a little bit more color. There's some bright ones at the beginning. I think those would be too bright. So I've done this before, and I think it's really fun to do kind of like florals going across the page. And if you check out my latest reel over on Instagram, you'll see that I did that this week as well in a different planner, in my happy planner. But I've never done it as it pertains to Easter. So we're going to go for it. I think I'm going to lay the florals down first. And one other thing about my planner for this week is I really want this to be pretty and, I don't know, something I can look back on. So I'm focused more on the decorative element this week. If I need more writing space, if I've taken up too much with the stickers, I do have these pads from Hemlock and Oak. These are so great. They're really nice sticky notes. One is Monday through Sunday. And if I want to, you know, put something, I mean, I could do my meals here. That's not a bad idea. If I want to, you know, add some additional space per day. And then if I want to add, this is a checklist kind of layout. So I can decorate this and write on it. But then if I need more space, I can lay down these sticky notes that are a perfect match. And then at the end of the week, if I don't need them, I can just pull them off of the page and recycle them. So I like that these are a backup option on weeks like this when I want to go a little bit more decorative. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start with these florals, these black and white florals, and these are going to represent death. And since Good Friday is here and Easter Sunday is here, it's not enough space. So I think I'm going to go all the way across maybe, or maybe I'll start here and we'll just see how this goes, laying down these different florals and just see how it goes. So I'm going to definitely need some scissors. And I also want to make sure I have room for the cross. The cross is I think, biggest, yeah, it's going to be the biggest sticker here. And I think I'm going to put it maybe like right here. I wonder if I should lay that down first. I'm going to go ahead and lay the Easter stickers first. Normally, I would put the flowers down first because they, because I like having the florals underneath. But maybe I will be able to, yeah, I'm going to put this here. Just going to go for it. So I know that this is Good Friday, but we'll just have Thursday, Friday kind of be the equivalent, or the, I don't know, cover up all that. I need my phone. Let's get this all pressed in. Yeah, I've never put florals on top of deco stickers, but I suppose I could do that as well. So bam, right in the middle. Okay. And I think I'm going to put Jesus praying here. What do we think? Yeah. No, I'm gonna wait. Hold on a second. Let's put some flowers down. Let's put some flowers down first. And I'm going to go diagonally across the page. I'll just start right here. And just put them down. So do you guys have any plans for Easter Sunday or Easter weekend? I know a lot of people travel. I am not traveling. My mom is going to be out of town, and it's actually pretty likely that we're going to go to a service on Saturday. A lot of churches will say, you know, if it's just you, if you're not bringing a guest or family, to consider going at different times, because, a lot of people will just show up for Easter Sunday. They go to church on, I guess, what would be considered like high holidays, high ceremony events. Am I saying that right? Is it high ceremony? Yeah, something like that. And so churches get really full on Easter Sunday because everybody goes to church on Easter Sunday. A lot of people go to church on Easter Sunday. And so a lot of churches will ask, like, if you don't need to go on Easter Sunday, will you come celebrate with us Sunday night or Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening? And so it is very possible that we will do something brand new this year, which is celebrate Easter or observe Easter on Saturday, so that there are plenty of seats for those going on Sunday. So that'll be interesting. I have to like get over the mental hurdle though, that like Easter Sunday has to be on Easter, which is Sunday, definitely want to make sure that I remember that really it's the observance of the day. It doesn't have to be like the exact day. So do I put, yeah, I'm going to put these flowers through this. I'm going to do that. Hopefully I still have room for Jesus somewhere down here. But I'm just filling this in with the black flowers as a symbol of death. It sounds so dark. As a symbol of death. But it is dark, you guys. It is dark, literally. Like, if you know anything or have done any research on the suffering of those who were killed by crucifixion, Jesus not being the only one, but if you look at that, learn about it, my goodness, absolutely horrific. So want to make sure that we've got some dark flowers, beautiful, right? Beautiful flowers, but dark to kind of show that, represent that. So I'm just filling this in with flowers. Trying to make, I think that might be the last of the black for here, because I'm going to do some other colors. And now let's see, so what's interesting, and this really shows the humanity of Jesus, both being God and being humanity. So before he gets arrested, I'm not a theologian, so forgive me if I remember incorrectly. But when he gets arrested, or before he gets arrested and tried for basically blasphemy, religious blasphemy, Jesus is praying. And he asks God the Father, to take this from him so that he wouldn't have to die. And so I think this sticker is a representation of him. Was it in the Garden of Gethsemane? Where he's, that looks a little odd. I don't like it. We don't want Jesus to have a crown of a flower in the Garden of Gethsemane. Hold on. Let me remove that. So I think this is him praying and asking for this, this sacrifice to be taken from him. So that's going to happen. I don't know about the timeline of things, guys. So we're going to put him on Wednesday. We can joke about this. It's okay. Let's grab this flower and throw this one down. We'll just do this right here. Okay, let's pivot to some color in here. Do we go with like these pretty ones? So I did a similar like florals going up look this week in my Happy Planner, and it was with the Folk and Feather sticker book. And at the end of that, I actually put a bird as well. And we're gonna do something very similar with this. So we're going to transition with these warm tones. How about this white flower? Can be the last in this area, this category. And then let's go from the warm tones to do we go to the purples? I think I'm looking at flower style as well. Do we want to go to these ones? The dove is kind of a cream color, so I want to make sure. I feel like these are too vivid. Let's go back. Let's do a little bit more of these greens and peachy colors. And then we'll transition to a brighter color. How about that? Ooh, I love layering. Layering stickers is so pretty. Okay, so now we're going to transition to, I guess this would be, maybe this could be a good transition to some pinks. Introduce some pink in there. And let me put the dove down. We're going to put the dove maybe right here. I want to make sure there's room for the dove. So we'll put the dove there. And so we can get the fullness of the dove, I'm going to take this Uniball pen with white ink and just take out the numbers for the hourly time blocking like that. Cute. Flatten that. So we've got the bird kind of facing in the wrong direction. I feel like we need some more pretty colors though. So how about, I don't know, maybe this like lavender. Lavender can go there. I think I want to bulk it out a little bit. Bulk it out with a little bit more flower. Let's go with this kind of watercolor. Trim off the stem here. And maybe I'll put some flowers on the other side of the dove. Like up there. Sure. I'll pre-trim this off. Watch my angle here a little bit. And then this will go flush with the top of the page. Yep, that works. Yeah, I feel like we need a little bit more color. A little bit more color. So I'm going to add maybe some green here. And maybe another brown leaf here. And kind of want another brownish, orangish flower. Oh, here's some other ones. We'll go with this kind of puff one. This is where it's nice when sticker books have duplicate pages, because you can balance things out a little bit more. I'm gonna put this just right there. And I feel like the dove is hidden a little bit too much by this flower. So I'm going to try and trim off the edge of this flower sticker. And I cut through the page. Doggone it. It happens. Oh, but you know what? The other page is my March review, so that's okay. All right, I think we need a little bit more on the dark flower front. In the meantime, what are you guys up to while you're watching this? I always like to know what folks are doing, if y'all are multitasking. Cooking dinner, decorating your own planners, eating dinner. I never know. This is kind of a funny, is this supposed to be an acorn? Kind of looks funny. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna pass on the weird looking acorn. Let's stick to some of these other ones. I'm just filling it in just so that it, actually, I want everything going in that direction. So I'm gonna try to stick that right there. Trying to press things down. This is a bone. It's a paper folding tool. This is what I use to get the air bubbles out of my stickers. The air that is smushed between the transparent sticker and the paper. I like to kind of press everything down as best as possible. Okay, let's go back to this sticker book. And I think I want the stone being rolled away. This is the tomb. So once Jesus died, his body was wrapped and placed in a tomb, because that's what they did back then. And on the third day, some women went to the tomb to lay flowers. And when they rolled up the stone that covers the tomb, so, you know, they put him in a tomb, which is kind of like carved into rock, put the body in the tomb, and then they take a big old thing to like seal it off. The tomb door was pushed aside, and the tomb was empty. And Jesus later appeared to his followers. So the tomb and the stone being rolled away is a symbol representing that he was not there. He was not in the tomb. The tomb had been opened and he was gone, and then later seen by tons of eyewitnesses that testified to the fact that they saw Jesus after his crucifixion alive 3 days later. So we're going to throw the tomb down there. That is super important. And the crown of thorns, also very, very important symbolism. Imagine having a crown of thorns put on your head with people mocking you because you're saying, you know, you are the Son of God. You being mocked, and they take thorns literally and push them down on your head. Such like pain. I cannot imagine the suffering in that. So I want to put the crown of thorns somewhere. I guess I could put them here. I'm just going to put them here. Because that is, yeah. It's heavy, you guys. It's super heavy, and I know it's heavy to talk about when decorating a planner, and it might make you feel really uncomfortable. And, you know, it makes me uncomfortable, like thinking about that kind of suffering. But I know that that truly was for us. That was a sacrifice for us. And that's why it's really important to me to have it represented in something as simple as my planner on this week, this Holy Week. Okay, do we want to do anything else? I feel like it's kind of cluttered, but I also feel like we need more black flowers. Let me grab maybe some more leaves. Maybe there. I'm just trying to kind of fill in so that this looks, if you're going to, so here's some planning tips for you. If you're going to do something like this, where you're wanting to do something like carried across the page, it definitely helps to fill in as much white space as possible. It always looks better filling in the white space. So if you do something like this, and you're like, oh, it just doesn't quite look right, add more stickers. When in doubt, add more stickers. It just makes it look cooler so that you can create a more complete kind of ombre effect. I do feel like we need more color up at the top. So I'm going to go back to these like kind of pinky florally ones, pinky purpley. And maybe I can do that like right there. Sure. Trim this guy off. And lay this other piece down. I wasn't really planning to take y'all to church today with this planning sesh, but I did have a feeling like I can't decorate for Easter with these stickers and not talk about it. So we're going there, guys. We are going there. Lest you wonder where I stand. I stand with this guy. Okay, I think we're done with this. I feel like this looks kind of weird now. Hold on. More flowers, please. I think we need a little bit more. I kind of want the black flowers to start. Maybe I can go right there. Have this little guy kind of underneath Jesus. Let's go. Y'all, I have really been MIA with the decorating my planner situation. And I miss it. I miss decorating so much. So this is super fun for me. Okay. This still feels weird. See, I was just kind of jetting out above the rock. Oh, that's not even the rock. That's the flower. That's a big flower. I still think this needs to come off because something doesn't quite look right. We're going to start there. I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay, I think our symbolism is set. And hold on a second, guys. I just got an alert that my phone battery is going to die. So let me make sure I don't die. Close. All right, can you still see everything okay? All right, so I've definitely lost a lot of functional space here, but I'm not going to worry about it because, again, I have those sticky notes. I do want to go back to Spring Essentials and maybe throw down a quote, and then maybe I'll just decorate this decorative date this week, or I'm not sure, but kind of keep the format pretty simple. I've done more complicated spreads with this where I've added like a food log and stuff. I've kind of changed the layout from an hourly to more of a dashboard. The Lamb has overcome. Ooh, that's a good one. Jesus is referred to the Lamb because, again, he was sent to be the ultimate sacrifice for our sins. So when you see something like the Lamb is overcome, you're like, oh, who's the Lamb? Why is Jesus the Lamb? Well, again, in the Old Testament, lambs were sacrificed to God for forgiveness of sins. And when Jesus showed up and he was sacrificed on the cross, he was the Lamb, the ultimate Lamb. So that in the New Testament, that's why there's no sacrifices. And for Christians, that's why, we don't sacrifice lambs, because our Messiah has come and is the ultimate sacrifice. So the Lamb has overcome. We could do that one there. I like the it is finished though. So we're going to put it is finished. And when Jesus says it is finished, his work is finished. His work on the cross to reconcile us to God finishes it. And so do I do it is finished here? Do I do it here? I think I want to do it here. It is finished. Trying to find a good place for it. Hold on, before I lay this down, I want to see, we've got the Lamb has overcome and it is finished. Or were there any other, is it just those two quotes? If it's just those two quotes, let me go back. Memories, flowers. Love grows here. Now, this is probably spring related, but that could also be applied to our faith as well. Same with there is sunshine in my soul. Also could be meaningful to me, to you and your faith. The Lamb has overcome. It is finished. Mom of the year. Oh, my husband's coming in. Come on in, babe. Come on in. I'm filming my plan with me for Easter. Okay, so, and you can hear Sadie shaking. I'm trying to see if there's, and yawning. I'm almost done, babe. Set yourself free. Okay, and the bucket list. I think those are the two. So it is finished. I'm going to put, well, hold on. The Lamb is overcome. Let's go back and see where this one can go. I guess the Lamb is overcome could be right here. Let's see if I can get this to fit. The Lamb has overcome. Although it could have been nice up there. Let me see. If it's too late, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. Okay, the Lamb has overcome is going to go underneath the tomb. And overcome meaning has overcome death, has risen. And it is finished. I guess I could put this here. Kind of outside the cluster, but I think that's okay. It is finished. And that's kind of in alignment with Good Friday. I was going to put it up here, but I feel like it's going to be too close. So we'll go with it is finished right there. Okay, so now let's get to some functionality, friends. I am tempted to use some like black shapes maybe. For like functional boxes. But would that be too much? Hold on. Here's our black shapes. Neutral shapes, actually. Ooh, neutral shapes! Just to create some structure. The colors would certainly match. Even if I just wanted to add a little deco with some hexagons, I could do that. This is the Mojo Jojo Plans sticker book. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Circles. So if I throw down some circles or some hexagons, really what they would be doing is just being, just call out boxes for the week. I'm trying to think, do I want to do that? Do I just want it to be deco? I might just want some hexagons just for kicks. But it would be nice to add a little bit of color, like some of the color over here. So for example, like if I want to think about this being Sunday, that it starts on Monday, but if this was Sunday, this would be like Palm Sunday. So I could throw down, hold on guys, I know, I'm all over the place. What if I went back to some of these florals? Just to pull, since I have florals up here, what if I brought some florals in over here? We're gonna do it. So I'm just going to take a bunch of these guys and I'm just going to line them up, going all the way down. And then I will add some boxes over it. So this is just kind of a side deco situation. Go there. And we'll add some functional boxes. I love cutting stickers. It is so satisfying. Let's do that purple. How about this guy? Oh, that's kind of cute. I like blueberries. Fresh bloobs. I'm gonna layer that a little bit with this one. Like that. Should we get some greenery? Sure. I'm gonna put this right here. Let's see. Maybe I'll go back to some of these neutrally ones just to bring some of these other colors in. Connect it with that other side. Go right there. I love this sticker book, the Floral Elements from Amber, because oftentimes when someone makes a floral sticker book, they make giant florals, like giant clusters, floral clusters. And I like to kind of mix and match and to spread things out and place things in very specific places. So having like a giant cluster of florals is not super appealing to me. And this sticker book has, as she calls it, floral elements so that I can make like a custom bouquet, if you will. And I like that a lot. I do like big stickers though. You guys know this. I love a big sticker if I'm creating like a scene. It's super fun. But big floral clusters are less appealing to me personally. But just because I feel some kind of way doesn't mean that you have to. We all have different styles and interests, and that is a-okay. Let's throw this guy right here. All right, now we're gonna cover a bunch of these, which might bother you, but that's just the way that it goes, guys. So we've thrown some florals down, and maybe I do just go with some basic boxes. Let's go. Black boxes. Mojo Jojo Plans. Also, Joyful 10 will save you 10% off. It's really fun being an affiliate for these small shops. I love that it gives you guys a coupon code. It always feels silly though, like every time I say Joyful 10. But I just want to make sure you guys remember, okay? Just want to make sure you remember. What size box do we want? And like, will these fit? That is the question. Get my sausage fingers out of the way. They do fit, but I think I want to go this way so it doesn't cover so much of the florals. So I'm going to butt this up right up against the hourly. And then I wonder, is this box a little bit bigger? No, it's the same. I'm going to throw this guy down. Do the same thing. Maybe I do one more box. Do we decorative date, you guys? What do you think? Do we need more decor? I mean, it is kind of bland up there. I have been wanting to use, I had this for like a year at least, the Girl Boss Anna. You guys see this cord? Sorry about that. This Girl Boss Anna. These are her. She does the rolls, you know, the rolls of the tapes. But she came out with this kind of specialty anniversary sticker book, which is the same tapes but on sheet form. Maybe I'll just throw these down over the date up at the top just to add a little wash of color. What if we use like these colors? How does that look? It's gonna be too brown if I go with the browns. The greens are kind of pretty. More of like a teal. Purples. That could be kind of nice. Wildflower. Serenity. Latte. Kind of leaning towards this combo. Let's see how long these little strips are. So they're just highlights, basically, little highlight strips. And can you see? You cannot see the date underneath. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this down anyways, and then we will add some dates on top of it. And this will be kind of the final element since I'm not doing a bunch of formatting this week. We'll make the dates look fancy. I do love a decorative date sesh. I always think it looks cool. And we'll just repeat these colors again. These fit perfect on the Hemlock and Oak. I am impressed. These little kind of paint strokes. And maybe I just I won't do Sunday. We'll see what it looks like, but maybe I won't. No, I'm not gonna do Sunday because I will know that it's Sunday. So that added just a little pop of color, but we're gonna take it to the next level with some dates. And because I did black boxes and there is some black in here, I'm gonna do some nice bold black dates And for that, we have many different options. Ooh, I could grab Easter from here. Is Easter on here? Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Did you guys see it? Let's see. First day of spring, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving. Okay, this is in date order. Memorial Day, Easter. Okay, I'm going to grab this Easter sticker. I'm just going to put it here. We know it's Easter, but we'll just do it. Okay, so let's go to the dates. And I've used a good number of these big clear ones, but do I have enough? So I need the 25th through the 30th. I mean, the 31st is right there, that's fine. But I've got room where I have the numbers. Let's see how big these guys are. They look pretty jumbo, but I'm a sucker for a big number. Should we do it? Those are really big. They might be too big. Hold on. I mean, I do love big numbers, but I mean, maybe if I went, I think the previous page has smaller numbers. Let's go back. Let's go back. Paper, clear. All right, so here's the paper ones. Yeah, let's go with these ones. They're not quite as aggressive. They're bold, but they're not quite as intense. Yeah. We'll go right there. Cute. So if you're new to decorative planning, I always say, don't get overwhelmed seeing all these super fancy planners with tons of stickers and all these clusters all over the page. Stick with a place to brain dump, lots of open space in the center, and just decorate on the outside. Decorate on the margins. If you have date stickers, even if your planner's already dated, decorate like this, you know, make it look fancy. And decorate the exterior so the bulk of your planner, the middle of your planner is functional. And then figure out how much space you need in your planner. And from there, you know, start to explore starting to put stickers down in the middle of your planner. I actually think we do want the 31st on here because you guys know, I have the hardest time remembering how many days are in each month. So I better put the 31st so that I remember that March has 31 days. Y'all know this is like a running joke. I cannot remember for the life of me how many days are in each month. And y'all always tell me the song and I can never remember it. Oh, see, but if I'm going to do that, it's okay. We're going to do this even though there's no highlight. I still think that works. All right, make sure these are all really pressed down. All right, guys, let's get this all centered. I think we might be done. Move this stuff out of the way. I think my planner is done for the week. How I fill this in will be different than an hourly since I've got it covered up. But I've got places here and then this whole section. What I'll probably end up doing this week is just brain dumping. And then for my meals, again, because I have this guy, this notepad, I can put this one down just like right here. And, you know, got a little flippy-doo like that. So I can put my meals here. So I'm going to put, well, I'll set this aside for now because I need to take a picture of it. But that's what I'm going to do to get some additional space. And then I just have something that is memorable for me. When I flip through this book at the end of the year, I'll be able to see like, yeah, I'll see Easter week this way, which I think is really nice. All right, friends, I think we are done. Again, the products used today were the Easter stickers were from Spring Essentials. And if you're looking for Easter Bunny Easter, there's also these stickers as well. Spring Essentials for the Easter stickers, and then Floral Elements. If it's still available, I would recommend. All these little stems of flowers are so easy to incorporate into really any spread. If you're just wanting to put a flower on it, this is a really good sticker book for that. All right, friends, come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Hope you have a wonderful Easter holiday with your family. And I'll see you in my next video. Oh, Sadie. She's like, get me out of here. All right, guys, bye.